Hi, my name is Melanie Green, and I work for University Medical Group, which is a large family practice office in Durant, Oklahoma. As a medical assistant for 23 years, I've grown to love patient care. There's probably not a day that my job doesn't bring a smile to my face and then put a song in my heart. Now that I've kind of introduced myself to you, I'd like to inform you a little bit about my counterpart, my sidekick, my pain in the neck, the stethoscope. The stethoscope is an instrument and a symbol of the medical profession. It was invented in 1816, and and at that time it was similar to a wooden ear trumpet. The rubber tubing was added 35 years later, and then in 1940, the design is kind of what you see here today. There are three main parts to the stethoscope. The first part is the earpiece, and the earpiece aids in the listening of the heartbeat. And it not only does the heartbeat, but it also aids in listening to the lung sounds. It helps in hearing also the intestines, and it just kind of makes sure everything, that the sounds flow correctly. As a medical assistant, I not only listen to the heart through the stethoscope, I also listen to it emotionally. The second part is the diaphragm, or it's called the bell, and it's used to project the sound from within the patient. This can be a door opener to a lot of other medical problems. I see a lot of patients in many ranges of age, but each one of them, that first initial touch of the stethoscope seems to connect me to the patient, whether it's for that moment or it could even be for a lifetime. Caring hands are an extension of a nurse. Just as that stethoscope is extended to the patient from the nurse. Like you warm up the stethoscope, just as in your hands, they must be warm, they must be strong, and they must be caring. The third part is the lumen, or the tubing, and the tubing kind of helps the noise flow from the diaphragm to the earpiece. And when an assistant has good communication skills, it helps the information flow without barrier from the patient to the doctor. A lot of times you'll see the stethoscope worn around a medical professional's neck. Even though the scope is slight in weight, it carries a real big responsibility. It helps in a diagnosis of a patient's ailment. In closing, I'd like to share with you a little bit about my mom. My mom was diagnosed with lung cancer, and she was, anyway, I was sharing with her about my assignment, and she made a comment that the stethoscope is probably one of the first diagnosis instruments that'll touch your body whenever you are first born, and the last diagnosis tool that will touch your body when you die. Anyway, thank you.